What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay, aka Mr. 1099, aka FaceTime Daddy. I like the way that sounds. Checking in, man. Got a quick video I want to make, man. A little change of pace from my regularly scheduled content. And I want to talk about my three favorite YouTubers. Right? YouTube in the trucking realm, I feel like has become just toxic. And I talked about it on the podcast that I do with Trucker Brown and King D-Raj. I even, do a couple people's names in it that I feel are actively in the middle of the toxicity, if that's a word, that is YouTube trucking now. And I really just, you kind of got to just know what YouTube trucking is these days, man. Like, you just got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just go with the flow, depending on what you're on YouTube for. If you're in it for the money, if you're in it just for the attention, if you're in it for, to actually help people, which, some people would say it may be all three, some others more than other, whatever. But these three individuals that I'm going to name, I feel that if I was to recommend a brand new truck driver to watch YouTube videos about trucking, these would be the three that I would send them to get a full understanding about all that it is to be a trucker. I think that they're the most relatable. I think that, some would say that they don't have the best content, but when I think of a YouTuber who, like, in real life, it seems like they're doing well, these are the YouTubers that I feel look like they're doing the best in real life, not pretending, or they're the ones that are actually putting out the information. Because a lot of YouTubers, like, it will be some other people on this list, but they don't put out a lot of their information anymore. Rightfully so. Like, for example, like a King D-Raj or a LaShawn. Like, they really don't put out a lot of their information, because when you become a fleet owner and you get into that realm that they're in, it just doesn't make business sense to put out all of your information, every specific move that you're making and all that. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You just got too much to lose. You're not gonna really get too many Jeff Bezos interviews and one-on-one, with, what I'm saying? But you may get like the Dave Ramseys, and these guys are like, that I'm gonna name, are like the Dave Ramseys or the Rich Dad Poor Dad, the guys that, may not be as big as the Jeff Bezos, but they're doing very well, and what they're doing, I feel, can be replicated more easily than the fleet owners or the big dogs, if you will. So number one is Rolling with TB. Rolling with TB. He is an owner operator over at I think Landstar. And I'll try to put all the links to all of their videos or pages in the description below, or I might even pin it to the comments. And Rolling with TB, man, he may not have the most subscribers, but then again, what I've learned in this YouTube algorithm is normally the cats with the better quality, real shit that they saying and doing, they're not gonna have the more views. A lot of cats are gonna have more views just because they focus more on views. Rolling with TB, to me, is focused on views more so as the quality of the content he's putting out. You go over there, he's talking about his fasting journey, he's talking about his experience at Landstar, he giving giblets, showing his behind the scenes of how stuff go, and it just seems like a genuinely cool dude, man. Like, I actually have had conversations with him, and he's just a very cool dude, man. I think that he's a great representation of what you should strive to be as an owner operator, and just showing you, behind the scenes and dealing with that side of trucking. Second, to me, Trucking with Tay. I think that Trucking with Tay is what he's doing, not just as an owner operator, I believe he is an owner-operator, at least from the videos I've watched. But, like, the buying his wife a house and just showing, you know, his perspective as doing for his family as a truck driver, to me, that is just, you know, when people tell me, oh, you can't do this, and be a good family man, and I go watch his video, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just a great representation to me, especially as a black man, to just be there for his family, doing for his family, and showing the fruits of his labor and his hard work on what you can do as a truck driver out here, owner-operator, growing your business and doing for your family the right way. And I salute him, man. So Trucking with Tay is number 2. Number 1, and these are in no particular order, but number 1 to me is the coolest cat on YouTube. Number 1 to me is a very underrated dude. I know I don't hear a lot about him because I think that's just his persona, his aroma. Like, aroma, that's kind of weird, but pause, I guess, whatever. But he just cool dude. Don't never like I've never seen him in a negative back, and I've never seen any of these guys in negative back and forth with anybody, but just seemed like a cool dude that if you saw him in public, you buy him a drink, kick it with him, and he just seemed like he'd be real cool with you, on not on no funny stuff. He just seemed like a real ass dude, and that's none other than KB the Trucker. KB the Trucker, man, I honestly think that he's the best representation of YouTube trucker, or trucker on YouTube, whatever, in the game. I honestly believe that. I truly believe that. I think that watching his videos and the giblets he be sprinkling, and just the way he be speaking, the motivation he be speaking, the positive vibes you get when you watch his videos, it gives me that 2015 vibes of, here's somebody who's not trying to tell you how to do it. He's not trying to criticize you for choosing something different than what he believes in or his opinions. He's just keeping it 100 with you. And he just like, yo, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. He give you the hard truth. He don't sugarcoat it. And I can't do nothing but respect that, man. In a realm of YouTube where nobody knows how to handle opinions other than theirs, and nobody knows how to disagree, man, he just, the way he maneuvers, you can just tell by somebody's demeanor that, like, okay, this a real ass dude. I could talk to this dude and we could disagree and still be cool. That's just rare these days. It really is, man, because there are a lot more YouTubers with way more subscribers and or even less subscribers, but you know, sometimes what you've seen on YouTube over the years is when people get to disagreeing, whether with the commenters or other YouTubers or whatever, it's just they don't know how to accept the other side's opinion. They don't know how to accept it and receive it and just be okay with someone disagreeing with them or having different views. They feel that you are less intelligent. They feel that you are less of a person, less of a truck driver. And I just think that these 3 gentlemen, I don't get that vibe from them. I'm hoping I'm not mistaken. I doubt it, though. But, yeah, so if you're looking for great, because, you know, people look at my channel all the time, man. I understand what my channel is, man. People just come here to laugh at me. And I'm cool with that, bro. I've accepted that, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know what I got going on in real life. I know what I'm trying to do. I've admitted my mistakes and shit like that. And you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can understand people saying that I'm not a good role model for some people because of all my mistakes and inconsistencies. And I can respect that. So if you're asking me who I would send somebody to set them up to do better and to have a good representation, I would send to those 3 gentlemen. Rolling with TB, Trucking with Tay, and KB the Trucker. That's my opinion. Shout out to them. I'm not looking for no shout out back. This ain't no ploy to getting more subscribers. It's just my honest opinion that, you know, with all the, you know, shit going on YouTube, sometimes it's okay to just shout out other people for positive. We don't got to just shout people out for negative. We don't have to do that. Sometimes we can praise each other while we're still here. It's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to give people their flowers, man. Life is so short, and we drive a dangerous job. So appreciate people, man. Real talk, just appreciate them. So, but as always, you already know what it is, man. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking. And remember, every day is another day closer to where you want to be in life. So keep pushing. I know I am. Gone.